I teach artists how to gain collectors online. It's Amy from Amy Parker Art and founder of Creative Warriors. So I'm going to talk to you today about three ways that you can stay inspired as an artist during the winter months. So these are things that have personally helped me out and hopefully can give you some ideas for yourself to get inspired. I don't know if you can see or not out the window here. Probably not. I don't know, but it is snowing like crazy and it's beautiful. But, I get a little cabin fever. Let me know if you do too. And I think this time of year, January, February especially, is, kind of tough on a lot of us that live in the colder regions, and it's hard to get out. I know I like to be outside, and I get a lot of my inspiration for my paintings and creations by being outside, but I don't like the cold. My body does not like the cold, and someday Tim and I are going to have a little snowbird place down south, probably Florida or Georgia. But anyway, let me give you these ideas, okay? The first one to be inspired or gain inspiration during the winter months are, number one, create paintings or whatever it is that you create, okay? I mean, I've done tons of drawings and paintings, so whatever inspires you to paint and create, just do some creations, right? So I know I was just talking about how I like to be outside and inspired, especially during the summer, spring, fall, but even winter. You don't have to create winter paintings, but let me tell you, they are very beautiful, right? I know some of the artists that I mentor, like in the past, they said to me, like, what am I supposed to paint, like, in the winter? And how am I supposed to paint snow or whatever? Listen, winter paintings are not boring at all. There's actually, let me give you a couple examples here, right? So my Pillar of Trees, I don't know if you saw that one, but I've sold numerous pieces of the Pillar of Trees, right? It's just black and white. I paint in acrylics, and it is some tall trees in the winter. It's just black and white. It's like a road. It has some nice perspective in it. And I have recreated that piece over and over and over again because everybody's like, oh, I want one, I want one, I want one. So black and white paintings, I mean, we're talking mostly about winter paintings here right now, but you can paint anything you want or draw anything you want. Just create, if you have that little, if you can nudge yourself to create during those winter months, that will really help you out. Even if you don't feel inspired, just try it and, probably get you going. I know I've done that numerous times myself. So the Pillar of Trees, like I was just telling you, is a black and white painting. And I noticed that's a lot of my collectors were requesting me to recreate that piece. And of course, I know my collectors well, right? And I know what they like to, typically get from me, and what they're, attracted to and what their home decor is like, things like that. So a lot of them that were requesting, hey, I want one of those Pillar of Trees. I'm like, well, that's weird because you usually don't order that type of painting from me. So what's inspiring you to ask me to recreate this piece for you? And, one of my collectors said, well, it's a black and white, so it basically matches anything that I have, right? I can put it anywhere I want in my home. So I thought, oh, geez, that is a really good point. And so I'm assuming, most of them wanted to order that piece because a black and white can be pretty versatile, right? You can put it in different rooms in your house, and it's not going to clash with your furniture or, you know, the other colors that you have in your home decor. So that's another, you know, that's a reason right there for you to create some black and white paintings. Like I said, the pillar of trees that I did, it was some tall trees. It was during the winter, so it was, you know, had a bunch of snow on it, and it was just black and white. Now I've done, well, numerous winter paintings before. So here's another idea for you. If you are wanting to paint something wintry, but you don't want a black and white, you actually want some color in it, but you know, you're like, well, there's just snow everywhere. What am I supposed to put in for color? Well, if you really take a look at the landscape, especially sunrise and sunset time, you can see beautiful, like an array of spectrum colors, like throughout the landscape, even right after snowfall, right? You know, it's nice and sparkly and stuff, but when the sun is rising or the sun is setting, just the other day, I was going to put some laundry in my laundry room, and I have a window there. The sun was starting to set. I looked out the window, and my neighbor's roof and trees, it looked so awesome because the sun was setting, and it was like this purpley blue, and you could see like a pink. It was just really, really amazing, right? So really take a look at the landscape and what colors you can put into your snow. Typically, when you're painting snow, especially if you're like new to painting, blues look really good inside of snow. Like if you're trying to make like footprints in the snow or just little, you know, hills or something like that, you can use blue, which would give it a little contrast and looks really nice. But you can put numerous colors in snow, right? In sunrise, you'd see like a lot of yellows, like bright colors in there. So you can be creative and just, you know, experiment with those winter kind of scenes. So this is number one that we're talking about on what artists can do to stay inspired during the winter months. Well, number one, which is what we're talking about, creating. So I was just going over talking about creating winter paintings, but you don't even have to create winter paintings. You can create whatever inspires you. You know, I do a lot of abstracts, so, you know, I just grab my colors and paint what I feel like painting and what feels good to me. And, you know, you paint what feels good to you. Now, also commissions. If you take commissions and you have commissions sitting on your table, or, you know, sitting on your plate, basically somewhere on your computer, on your table, in your mind, you're like, oh yeah, I got to get that painting done, or I got to get that drawing done. January, February is a good time to do that stuff. Unless you're on a strict time schedule, okay? Of course, I don't really take a whole lot of commissions anymore because I'm super busy, but when I do take commissions, I do try and get them done, you know, as soon as possible. So depending on what type of commissions or orders, custom orders, things like that you are taking, you may be on a time schedule, you may not. So during the winter months, I found anyway, as an artist, like that is the best time for me to take those commissions because I'm not outside cleaning the pool. I'm not outside gardening. I'm just inside cleaning the house, and I don't want to just do that. I want to do something else. So doing those commissions and those custom orders during the winter is a really good idea. So that's number one. Number one is to actually paint, actually create or draw or whatever it is that you are doing creatively to help you to get inspired during the winter. All right, so number two is to learn something new. So if you're like, Amy, whatever, I'm watching this because I'm not inspired to paint or create, that's fine. You can still be an artist and take some time off from painting or creating, right? We all need that time, whether it's you know, once a week or once every other week, or maybe you go through blocks of time like I do where it's like a month or two sometimes. That's totally fine. So if you need that block of time, take it during January, February, those heavy winter months, right? And learn something new. So you still can work on your art business while you are not painting, not creating. So what the heck do I mean by that? Well, there's numerous ways that you can learn something new as an artist for your business, right? January, February, you got 2 months, or even, you know, longer, right? I'm in New Hampshire, so, I mean, we get snow, March, April sometimes, so sometimes the winters are pretty long. But learn something new for yourself as an artist and for your art business, right? You guys know I help artists gain collectors and grow their businesses online. And there's a lot that I need to learn and do on my own end to continue to always make that happen and continue to always learn and evolve, right? So there could be all kinds of things that you could learn. First of all, if you want to improve your actual skill level as an artist, then hey, winter's a perfect time to do that. Read some books, watch some videos, whatever you practice, you know, watch other artists and try and pick up some ideas, things like that. So, I mean, I even think very skilled artists, you know, we always should be learning and improving and practicing, things like that. But you don't always have to learn just on improving skill, right? You can, like I said, learn other aspects and avenues to, for your art business, right? Learn about the things that, what is it that you want to do with your art? What inspires you? What do you want your goals to be? I mean, what are those dreams and goals of yours for the future, right? And learn what you need to and discover some ways and ideas that you can actually get there. Okay. Now what I've done, well, recently is I just finished Creative Warriors for you guys. So that is my mentor membership that I have for you. And it's all about how to grow your art business. And that didn't just happen overnight, right? I mean, I gathered that information from everything that I recorded for you throughout the past 3 years of me actually doing this myself online. So I had to learn some skills to put this together for you into this membership. So that took some time. So I just, you know, made myself do it. It was something that I wanted to do for you and have it available for all of you creative ones that need some help, especially with techie stuff and you're not really sure how to get your artwork out there online. You're not really sure how to gain collectors. You're like maybe not very business minded because look, don't feel bad if you're not, because most artists are not business minded. We're creative people. We're like busy thinking about what the heck we're going to create, and we're very interested in the small details of our surroundings and just always thinking and, you know, creating, whether it's in our mind or with our hands, right? So that's why I put all this together for you in Creative Warriors so that I can help you out. I can give you some step-by-step techie skills so that you can discover what needs to be done and put those into action for your business. So that's one thing that I've learned is how to do web development and develop this back-end stuff so that I could put it together for you. And I'm not saying that you need to be a web developer, by the way, you do not. I'm going to turn on my massage chair. Hold on a second. My massage chair for my old back. But anyway, yeah, learn something new. Learn something new. Maybe you want to do like live sales, right? You want to get on live and you want to sell your pieces. You guys know I've done tons of those in the past. I mean, I even made a checklist for you if you want it. It's completely complimentary from me to you. If you want that, let me know. You can find it on my website, but just let me know here if you want, and I'll give it to you. It's a checklist that will help you out for live art shows. So, you know, that's something that you could learn about right there, just an example. But I don't know, you tell me what you're interested in as far as your art goes and what you want to do so that you'll know what you need to learn and discover. So just to recap where we are right now, I'm talking about 3 things that artists can do to be inspired during the winter time. Because if you're like me, you get a little depression and get a little bit of winter blues, and we need to have stuff that we can be kind of keep us going and stay inspired. So number 1 we talked about when I first started this stream here for you is actually painting and actually creating, or whatever it is that you do, drawing, whatever. Number 2 that I just got done discussing, if you missed it, you can go back and watch the recording. I'll put it on here for you. So number 2 we just got done talking about is to actually learn and discover something new. So if you don't feel like painting and creating, then you can actually learn something that is going to help you to put you to the next level, to you know, whether it's for your art business or whatever it is creatively that you want to do, learn something new, right? So we just got done going over that. Another thing I'm doing currently is I'm in a business course right now online for my own art business. So, you know, find what things that you really what you really need to learn and just start learning them. All right. So that was number 2. So number 3 is to be inspired during the winter months as an artist is stay connected, right? Connect with others. And that's hard to do this day and age, as we all know, right? But there's a whole lot of Zooming going on and FaceTime and video calling and things like that. So you can do that and get involved with artistic communities. You can go ahead and, I'm sure you probably are, but if not, then, you know, get onto a group or something right here on this platform. I do have Creative Dreams for you. That is nothing to get in there. And that group is right here on the page. You can find it right here. I'd love to know what your creative dreams are, by the way, because we all have our creative dreams, right? If we are artistic and creative. So you can get in there. That's a little community of like-minded people. You know, do some postings, talk to people, just kind of get involved with your creative community, basically, period, bottom line. Because connecting with others is going to make us feel a little bit better than just, you know, sitting in the house with our hot cocoa and twirling our thumbs or whatever. So, you know, I mean, it feels good, right, to call a friend, and it's uplifting. So same kind of thing, like find a creative community that you love and that supports you. Like I said, if you want to be a part of Creative Warriors, that's great. Let me know. I can put that in here for you if you want. You can always find it on my website, amyparkerart.com. It's only going to be open 2 times a year. But I do have a wait list for that. So if you want to get on there, you most certainly can. But like I said, the Creative Dreams I have right here for you too on the page. And you can most certainly request to get in there, and I'll add you. So I hope that that little brainstorm might have helped you out a little bit on 3 things that you could do to be inspired during the winter months. So quick recap, and then I'm gonna hop off, is to actually paint and create. Number 2 is to actually learn something that will help you with your business. and or improve your skill. And then number 3 is to connect with others, other creative people, or start connecting with people that really love your artwork, right? So those are 3 things that have helped me personally in what I like to do during the winter time. And I hope that has helped you. Please feel free to just inbox me anytime, or, say something on here if you would like, because I would love to know your thoughts. Okay? I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.